Muted. I don't know why this fucking program mutes me. But anyway, hey everybody, Unboxing Art here with episode 162 of State of the Art. And Joe A is here as usual. Paul will not be making it because he had a family emergency. But today is going to be an awesome stream because we have somebody very special and somebody I've been wanting to get on the stream for a long time because collecting's fun and addicting. And it's cool to talk with other collectors that collect other things besides just action figures. So let's go ahead and bring them on.
I choose you.
We got AJ Good of the House of Masks. Hey. What's up, AJ?
Oh, you know, just doing the damn thing.
Doing the damn thing.
Hear that?
I mean, we've been sort of talking. Well, I mean, we talked since like mass groups. I sent you I sent you a merit lock way back in the day, years ago.
It's kind of crazy to think about how long that actually has been, like over a decade now for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I was in Maryland. I had an apartment. It was before I had my house in Maryland.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, life's weird. Time doesn't exist. Nothing's real.
As you get older, time goes by faster. You know.
Yeah, that there's like, do you know the scientific reason as to why that is?
No. Share this scientific reason.
This bothers me because that's like a real thing that I definitely noticed. And it's because during your formative years, which obviously last for quite a while, like into your teen years and stuff, everything is so new that you're absorbing everything. And you're like, you've got this like great understanding for every single experience that you have. And your brain eventually starts to get full of all of this information. And as you get older, your brain has to choose little weird, stupid stuff to get rid of that it doesn't need anymore for new experiences. But you don't have that many new experiences. So it seems like time is going faster, but that's just because you're not experiencing all this new stuff for the first time to make your brain like remember the impact that it had.
That's pretty fucking wild.
I could have done that better, but I am just a little poor Appalachian boy that ain't good with words. But that is the gist of it. That is a real thing, and it's I hate it a lot.
Right? Because I'd be telling everybody, I was like, man, as a kid, I was like, the morning felt like a day, the afternoon felt like a day, and then the evening felt like a day. And I was like, now it's like months feel like weeks.
Yeah. I'm blinking. It's 5 o'clock every day.
Yeah, I can't stand this, dude.
Time like definitely flies.
I can't even stay up late anymore. I'm like, man, I'm tired.
Nah. Not at all.
Noticed like, the last the past month just how like in my old man era I am, because my body naturally wakes itself up at 8 a.m. every day. It doesn't matter how late I go to bed. And then I go sit at a coffee shop with one other male friend of mine, and we just talk shit about everything. And half of the conversation we have is like weather and gas prices.
Oh, yeah, you're in it. Woo.
Oh, yeah, I'm unk status for sure.
My girl's in California, and she's telling me all like the prices of the gas in California is like stupid. It's like over $5.
It's $3.80 here. That's the most I ever remember it being. I've been told that it was like $4 and something.
It was at some point.
Yeah, but I don't remember that. But I fucking remember it now.
Yeah, I got gas the other day. I was like, shit. I was like, I had a quarter of a tank. I was like, I better fill up just because all this stupid shit. Found a spot for $3.29. I was like, score.
Dude, I would kill for $3.29 right now.
Gas is still in the twos in certain places in Jersey.
Yeah,
It's
but
the house
you have your own gas there.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
One of my least favorite things about visiting Jersey is that I couldn't just pump my gas and be on my way.
No.
You had to wait. You had to
Don't
wait.
touch Don't touch it.
I had to wait for some dude that I couldn't really understand to do whatever he was doing, and then he like wants a tip and shit. I'm like, dude.
Tip? I don't know. I really don't do all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I don't tip them. I was like, nah.
Like, every time I got you. We don't
You live
tip.
in Jersey. You decided to work at a gas station, bro. Like you're not serving me food.
The only thing is the housing here is terrible. Like talking like $2,700 for like a studio some places
Yeah.
or a 1-bedroom. Like it's awful.
I had to pay somebody's rent out there a couple months, and it wasn't fun. Also, you guys have the highest property tax in the country.
Yeah, it's stupid. That's why I'm trying to leave.
Because Jersey's
I'm over it.
fucking crazy. It's like you have to get onto an expressway just to branch off to go to like a Walmart, and then you have to get back on the expressway to branch off to go to another section instead of it all just being connected and shit.
Well, I'm glad he's not super stoked on Jersey, because I swear to God, the next piece of merch that I'm releasing is a shirt that says "Abolish New Jersey."
I was polishing me, but damn.
Yeah, we should just push it into the ocean. You got to get out of there while you can, man.
Oh, unleaded is $5.49 in California.
Good God.
Yeah, that's funny as shit.
I ruined Joe's day. He is frozen.
He's frozen. You froze him with your abolished New Jersey.
Dude, Josen.
Yeah, it's definitely chosen. But all right, well, since he'll be back, what we do is usually go around and talk about like recent pickups and stuff like that. And since you are the guest of honor today, I know you're always getting stuff in, and everybody that's watching can go and check out a lot of your Mailbox Mondays, usually, right? On your YouTube.
Mondays, just a lot of regular unboxings.
Yeah. And yet, see, you just kicked him out of the stream. Fuck.
Yeah.
New Jersey's gone. It's off the map. Missile hit. Gone.
Dude, if it's that easy, I have $1 million.
You got like a death note, like you write it in a book and close it or something?
Yeah.
Like,
A woman will be nice to me one day. All right.
don't be saying that shit, and then your shit in the behind you start going to fall off the shelves and stuff.
I'm just trying. I have a monster truck. I don't know.
You sort of do with all like your off-roading and stuff like that. It's not a monster truck, but you definitely do a lot of mudding.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm slowly but surely turning it into like my dream truck.
And then eventually you'll just be like, you know what, I'm gonna buy my dream truck and then just leave that one there.
Yeah, man, that one is technically speaking my dream truck. I just want to get it to what I want. Like I always wanted a first gen Toyota Tacoma, 4-wheel drive. I had a first gen Toyota Tacoma that was 2-wheel drive, but you can't do cool stuff in a 2-wheel drive. I mean, whatever. But I begged the dude that had this one for like half my life to sell it to me, and he got like too old to drive it as a standard, and his family like made him sell it. He was the first owner, only owner, and he kept it in a garage, and it is primo.
Oh, nice.
So
now
now
you're
I'm
officially the second owner.
Yep. And now I'm just doing all the cool stuff that I want to it. So
Nice. So what have you gotten in this week?
well, it's still technically early in the week for me, so I've only got 2 things to show you. Because I've only done one unboxing this week, and these both came in the single unboxing. But I will say the piece that I'm keeping, which I'll explain why I'm not keeping the other one here shortly. Dude, this thing is so sick. This is a custom concept piece for if the artist that made this, Kevin Srednep, had made Mike Pfaff's mask in Slipknot. So it's like a caricature sculpt of Mike Pfaff's likeness, and then it's his like style mask conversion over the likeness. And dude, as soon as I saw him post this, I was like, I gotta have that. So yeah, it's pretty evil.
Yeah, he should use that mask, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna line and see what we can make happen. And then the second thing I got also from the same box, I'm not going to keep this because I do a monthly mask giveaway over on my Patreon. So if you sign up and become a $5 or higher tier member, you're automatically entered to win a mask from the monthly mask giveaway. I do the drawing every first of the month. So for March's monthly mask giveaway on April 1st, I will be doing the drawing, but it's this custom mesh up mask. It's a volume 3 Corey Taylor mixed with an Iowa Corey, and it is pretty freaking sick, dude. Kevin sent this over as a bonus, and he was like, use this for one of your giveaways if you want. And I was like, you know what, I should do that because it's pretty rad.
That is pretty rad. I always liked the volume 3 quite a bit.
Me too, dude, especially with what he was doing with his hair. I always thought that was so cool.
Now, did you like the new mask he's doing when he's doing the 25-year tour?
I liked the concept. I feel like the delivery probably could have been a lot better.
Fair enough.
Some of the versions were cooler than others, I guess, and then some of them were like a big miss for me, anyways. But yeah,
they're getting old, man. So it's like
they all have gold BCDs.
Right, which we'll be getting into that shortly. Joe said his stuff is just randomly yeah.
Ooh.
See, that's a sexy one too. Stage used in everything.
That's the one, man.
And Joe's laptop decided to do updates, so I'll just jump into my stuff. Not mask related, but still big. And solo. So this is a big ass Death Guard Primarch. Well, he's sort of Primarch, but he is a follower of Nurgle. So lots of pest and plague and pestilence type of spreading guy. He has like big ass wings. Pretty cool piece because I have a bunch of other guys, AJ, that are behind there that go with them.
Yeah.
But got him. That's from like Warhammer, like 40K, that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I get into like some G.I. Joe type of stuff. I got from Big Bad Workshop, their Soldiers of Fortune line, so I can have a hooded Cobra Commander since Hasbro won't do it. And then from my childhood, there was a cartoon called Cops and Crooks, and somebody's actually making figures.
Sick.
It's like wire in the trench coat, so you can like bend it to make it all wavy and shit going with it. So all that shit's really awesome.
Hell
and got me super excited. Because like the Nurgle or the Watarian, he basically has big wings, and he has like these other guys that all their characters have like the Space Marine armor, and it's all breaking open. They got like tendrils and teeth and shit, just like gross shit coming out of them.
Can you believe that he does that and finds time to do vocals for Behemoth?
Exactly.
That is crazy.
Good old Behemoth. But let's go ahead and I guess Joe is taking. Oh, there you go. He's the Daemon Primarch of Nurgle. There you go. So Deadman 1 is in here. The Canuck RG Collection. Did you change your name, RG? You must have. And we got super figures in here as well. What's up, everybody? Well, let's dive in since Joe's taking forever. We'll get into. Oh, fuck. See, I said it. Hang on. Gotta bring him in with style.
Hey.
Update, Joe.
Yeah. As soon as we started the show, just black screen. Windows is updating. Lovely.
That's why I did my shit before the stream. It was like in the bottom corner. It's like, you need to restart and update. I was like, I'm going to do this now. so it doesn't just kick me off and leave you guys hanging there in an awkward situation.
Kick me right out. Oh gosh.
So are you ready for show out what you picked up for the week?
Yeah. Picked up a good amount. All right. Last Saturday, I went to a local toy store called The Lost Toys. Picked up some retro stuff.
Is that fucking Parappa the Rapper in the background?
Yeah.
Like the game disc and everything?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. First time seeing it. Sorry.
Nah, I just got it like a couple weeks ago. Batman Beyond.
McFarlane?
No. I guess Mattel. I don't know. Is it?
No, it might be Mattel.
Mattel. But it's like 6-inch, so it fits in with like Legends and shit. Old school Spider-Man.
Look at that chest.
Yeah. Thing opens.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Picked up that. Flip head Black Ranger.
Is it missing a finger?
Nah. He's gone. I was on my retro.
I used to have some of those.
Yeah, I used to have a couple too. Just over time playing with shit breaks. Picked up the little morpher with the coins.
What the fuck is a wolf?
To be honest, I really don't know, but I picked it up.
I don't think it's real. It's probably fake.
Yeah, might be.
Temu morpher.
With the coins. It might be. You might be right. Pick that up. Pokeball with U2 in it.
That's pretty dope.
And then I picked up freaking Connects. Found some Connects. It's like, oh yeah, let's pick these up.
That's before you were born, dude.
Dude, this was 98. I was 7. Relax. I was born. I was playing with Connects.
You were born like 22 minutes ago. Holy shit. You went all out. You love your Connects.
Dude, it's childhood. And I had doubles, so I opened one because the box wasn't that good. I made one. See? And then I sold actually at a toy show on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. But my boy, who's also a dealer, he's a regular, he had Big Lob. So I picked up Big Lob. Cool figure. And then I got this in. Bulletproof.
Oh, we both got those.
Oh, yeah. It's a good figure. This was really cool. And then I picked up Samurai Jack. Mexico Jack.
The one that everybody's been shitting on?
Yeah, I just did my review on him, just went live like 20 minutes ago. I'm supposed to go live at 7 instead of YouTube hates me and just kept failing the freaking upload for some reason. I like a lot about it, but there are some things on it that I do not like at all. Like no ankle rocker, like is a killer. You can't get him in like all those dynamic poses he did and everything in the show. So he just kind of stands there stagnant. That's it.
Good amount of stuff.
Yeah. Now I'm broke, so is what it is.
It is what it is. AJ's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Collection.
I was like that. I was like that in the first 10 minutes when you were talking about mask groups and shit like that. I was like, oh, this is fun. We're just 3 guys sitting around talking. It's fine.
You can learn off of everybody. That's the great thing about it.
It's a great thing about being born 10 minutes ago.
Spidey designed by Rob Liefeld. Yeah, that is that fucking Captain America horrible drawing turned into Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's dive into some House of Masks because we're gonna get into some stuff that AJ really can talk about. This
I just gotta say I'm happy that I'm still alive in this picture. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, yeah.
I waited until you posted this. By the way,
he only has 2 hands, man.
Well,
I mean, what you are gasping a little bit. Maybe something sliding in from the rear.
Why did I go that route? Why couldn't I
I'm
just
just
be
saying.
stuck-
I'm just
why couldn't I
saying.
be
Like
about
you're
to
thinking
run?
you're safe.
This guy,
And
so he's killing people and doing.
he's
it?
doing
It's
that like
crazy.
sideways, and he's like it's a little like a thrust up in there.
I clearly was not moved up for this. It's ridiculous.
But
Poison coffee. See, Canucks just trying to kill me off. Poison coffee is crazy.
no.
Like, there's no getting.
Finally, the conversation is interesting. So Janine likes the idea of Joe getting diddied a little bit. So,
everybody's into something.
Anyway, so AJ, what can you tell me about this piece right here?
Well, that is essentially God.
You didn't send me a picture. I had to use my picture, but I mean,
yeah, I noticed. I was like, man, my hand looks big.
No tattoos or nothing.
Yeah, that's weird. What the? Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's the Mecca. That's anybody that will ever try to argue with me about coffee will just get their ass beat over some Tim Hortons, to be honest.
I was so glad when I came back to Michigan. That was the first thing I fucking beelined it to. It was two things: White Castle and then Tim Hortons.
I don't know if I would have done the. I mean, okay, yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I wanted my raging shits that smell like the food that I ingested. Okay, just let me have it, AJ.
For 3 days, bro. 3 days and nights. You didn't rest.
That's a crazy combo.
Yo.
No, I didn't combine them together. No, that would be it. That would be
okay. I thought that's what you were saying. No,
no. Two separate days. Two separate.
This man was trying to lose weight.
Coffee and White Castles.
Jeez, are you okay?
Jeff said White Castles is S tier.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, he needs to go to Vegas for the nearest one.
I need to go 5 minutes down the road for the nearest
Go to
one.
Vegas and it's just a bunch of implanted chicks serving you White Castle.
I will say there's one Tim Hortons in New Jersey, and I found it. So I will give 1 point to New Jersey for having a Tim Hortons.
I don't drink coffee.
So here's a question about the ice cap. Do you do mocha ice cap ever, or just strictly ice cap?
Straight up ice cap. I'm too autistic to change, so I've never had a different flavor, and I probably never will.
It's fine, Joe. You should find that Tim Hortons and get yourself an ice cap, because even though if you're not a big coffee drinker, it is a tasty treat. They're delicious.
Tasty treat.
Yeah, I hate coffee.
And then look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Fucker.
Who did now? All the photos you sent me, were they shot by the same photographer, or are they all different?
No, these two are shot by a guy named Josh Richter.
Yeah, this looks like it's ready for a freaking album.
Yeah, he made me look fucking good. That's for sure.
Look at that hair. You got flow.
Yes, sir. It's all under here. The wintertime, it has to live in my toboggan.
No, I feel you. Same. I feel you.
Whatever, Joe.
Can't just let me live.
That'd be fucked up. Joe takes his hat off. It's just fucking long, smooth hair.
Just Fabioing under this thing. You just wait. You just wait.
You look
That's
so
also
angry.
by Josh Richter, oddly enough.
You look so mad.
I am.
My ass feels uncomfortable sitting on this ramp.
Yeah.
But it gives everybody a little tease of your like mask collection.
Yeah, I'm sitting on a mini ramp in front of my mask collection inside of my church. So I guess I shouldn't be that mad.
No, not at all.
No, you're in your space.
And I guess like we'll leave this picture up. Like for people that don't know you, I mean, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay. My name is AJ Good. I am the owner operator of the House of Masks, which is both an online entity community type thing through my YouTube channel and Instagram and Facebook and all that fun social media stuff. Basically all umbrellas from the YouTube channel where I upload like pretty regular content based around my collection. And then my collection resides in the House of Masks, which is where we are right now. We're on the studio side, but on the other side, I have okay, so the whole thing's in a church for anybody that doesn't know. So the other side is the sanctuary, and that is where my mask rooms are. And I believe that I have the biggest, like, any sort of mask collection in the world. So Halloween masks, band masks, movie masks, all the stuff. And it all lives here in this old church.
Before that, it was Chillicothe, like downtown.
Yeah, historic downtown. I was in the Masonic temple until the Masons decided to be Masons to me. Kicked me out.
Assholes, man.
Yeah, I don't get it.
No, because they don't get it. That's why.
Yeah.
You know,
I
that's
just don't know why
they
they waited 5 years. They were like, 5 years. He's been a great tenant. No issues. Always pays his bill. Let's get him out of here.
Was it? Do you think what pushed it? Was it the life-size replica of yourself in a fucking casket in the front window of your store, of your place?
That's kind of what we all thought, but I'm so easy to get along with and like was not shy with these people and kind of knew them pretty well that I would have assumed that they would have asked me to just fucking move the thing out of the window and then it would have been done in 20 minutes. Like, I don't know. I think that shit's weak.
Janine said you didn't give your gallon of blood.
That'll do it.
Probably wanted a gallon of cum instead.
And then what can you tell us about this beautiful photo? What is this? What is this gold thing here? I don't know what that is.
My biggest regret is that I have the masks backwards. So the story doesn't get told through that photo the way that it's supposed to.
So we're going to start here, guys. We're starting here.
That is my first mask ever. It's a British civilian duty gas mask. So if you were living over in London or something in like during World War II, that would have been what they handed out to families. So they were somewhat common. I got that when I was 6 years old, the day that I discovered Slipknot. I had watched the Wait and Bleed video over and over and over because that was what I was allowed to do, and the internet was very primitive. And I remember like being so stoked about it that I just wanted a mask, and I was like asking my parents, like, dude, how do I get a mask? Like, what am I going to do? And they were like, that Matt has one. Matt was my dad's best friend since way before I was born. So he was pretty much an uncle to me, like literally the coolest dude ever. Actually, I have a picture of us right here with a sick monster truck when I was little. Me and Shipley. So yeah, my mom was like, I bet he has a mask. Like you could probably call him. So I did. And he was like, yeah, I think my parents have one up in their attic. And he ended up bringing that one over later that night. And I was so stoked because this was the same exact mask that Sid was using in that Wait and Bleed music video. So I just couldn't believe it. And yeah, it just consumed my whole life. And 24 years later, there's like a whole bunch of in between, obviously, but this is the short.
A shit ton of in between.
Yeah, 24 years later, Sid hit me up and he's like, hey, dude, I want to do a special like gold version of that mask for the 25th anniversary. And I figured it out and I got some awesome people like involved in the project and we made it work. And Sid got his mask. And then the very last show of that cycle, we were at Sid's hotel and he ended up gifting me the real stage worn gold mask. So it's like a 25-year long story, full circle, crazy thing. Still probably the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, I'd say.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. So
yeah, there is a lot before that too.
yeah, it's a super long story, and honestly, I've told it a million times. So if anybody wants to, like,
go check his YouTube out. Links are down below, you know.
That's probably, honest to God, my favorite video I've ever made is that full circle video where I tell the story with Sid, like in the hotel room or whatever. I think that's probably my favorite video I've ever made.
And then I just had to. Like,
It's
you're
so
fucking. That's the most beautiful thing that you in your church. Well, all your collection's good too, but that fucking stained glass, dude, is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of the church, and you can't tell from that, but that is like a 12-foot tall window.
And then you in between some semi trucks.
Who is she?
It could be a she
Yeah, she's hot.
or it.
I need me a little goth baddie.
Or it.
Could be both. Could be like it's Pat. You just don't know.
Yeah, that's just the cooler version of me.
So what can you tell us about? I know you're, a lot of people, you're going to want to go back and check all his, you just go through his channel and stuff. So I know you started with your original, like the House of Mask, like you're almost like, I guess it is the House of Mask, technically, and then now you're evolving into these death masks. I mean, what made you, well, the mask is obviously an obvious choice to do, but what made you evolve it to this mask, like doing the death masks?
I don't know. It was just the right time. And like, I had stepped away from like wearing the stuff for quite a while. So like with the first mask, it only existed because I would go, like, the channel and stuff was obviously starting to get like notoriety and stuff. And I would go to these like concerts and conventions and stuff, and people would want photos with me. And I felt like such a dork. Just like,
I didn't expect that.
yeah, I was like, man, this just feels so dumb to me. And I was like, what is it?
I was gonna say, is it sort of like a comfort thing? Like people are walking up to you, like, oh, if I'm wearing a mask, I feel a little bit more comfortable with the
no, not even because I'm really like sociable, and I've never really met a stranger, and I could talk to anybody about anything. I just felt like a goober. I don't know why. I just felt like a dork. I don't know. So I was like, if my whole thing is based around all of these like cool looking theatrical things, then why shouldn't I just have one of those for when I'm like representing that thing, that channel, like the House of Masks, whatever it is. So that's why we threw together that original smiling one. And we just had like a bunch of inspiration from other stuff that I liked that went into that and made that. Well, then I stepped away from it for a long time. And I really didn't like how like I don't know why I stepped away from it. I just didn't like that whole like it was becoming about AJ and not about the stuff that AJ was talking about type shit. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. Like, I'm done taking pictures and done doing interviews and whatever. Like, I want people to care about the stuff and the content more than they care about like me, because who the fuck am I? Like, whatever. So then fast forward to when I got the building, things were like on a whole different level, and we had kind of talked, like everybody wanted to come see the building, and I never wanted it to be open to the public. And I was like kind of talked into doing like a meet and greet, because I'd never done one before. So I didn't know how that was going to go, but I immediately, as soon as I started thinking about it, was like, well, I'm not going to be doing this the whole time. The death mask stuff just kind of, I forget why Bishop wanted to do a life cast of me, but he did. And then he just gave me a couple copies of a death mask off of it. And I was like, okay, so we have the building now, like everything's on a way different level. We went well over 100,000 subscribers. Like, I want to start doing stuff again and getting out there again and whatever, but I want to pay homage to like all the people that I was inspired by theatrically. So the first one was a paint up of John Rice's corpse paint from when he was doing stuff with Behemoth. And I've never really cared about Behemoth, but John Rice as a drummer is just like so insane. And my favorite work that he ever did was with Behemoth, which makes no sense, but yeah. Worked so sick. And then the next one was a Wes Borland one, because it's fucking Wes Borland, dude. Like the GOAT, the absolute GOAT. And I've had like
Wes Borland. Yeah,
the Joey variant. The Michelle Morgore one is cool because she was the first person with like a big platform that ever gave me the time of day and was like shouting my stuff out and really like kind of showing love and stuff. And that was the first one that I didn't paint myself, because I thought, how cool would it be to have a look based on her stuff done by her? And then ever since then, she's been the one to do my stuff. So they obviously changed like naturally. The one that's in that photo is right here. And it's like seen some better days, but they do so much. Like they go all around the world with me and shit. So all these shows and conventions and interviews and whatever else it is, like all the love goes into them, and I like to watch them change as they go. So it definitely was what it was supposed to be. Very, I love the death masks.
I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, and also your baby blues, pop in this photo really well. Northern Nomad, there's a new Blue Eyes for you to, check out.
Oh Lord. Don't talk about that, man.
He's already in the chat.
That's already too much. That's too much.
This shot's pretty cool too.
Yeah, also a Richter shot. There's a lot of Richter shots in there.
Then we got a shot of you with some of your. This is pretty much your Distortions Unlimited wall.
So that is it's a separate room, like right off the side of the sanctuary, and it's called Dino's Mask Shop, and it's essentially a faux, like 1980s Halloween store. So we got like the time correct cash register and display, and then all those masks would have been masks that you would have found in the 80s and 90s at an old costume shop. And it's a tribute to my grandpa. His name is Dean, and my grandpa calls him Dino. So a bunch of his masks, every mask on the bottom shelf there, except for that Myers, are his original pieces from when I was a little kid. And then the Myers is there because Halloween 4 was the first like horror movie I ever saw, and it was with him. Like he made me watch it or whatever. So I'm like tied to that forever. So yeah, it's like a sentimental area.
And of course you got to have the ghost glow up there, But that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I love that spot. I can't wait to get back to work on it.
How many masks you got?
How many do I have total? If I had to guess, like
just like a ballpark, like not like approximate kind of thing, but
I would say in total, in storage and everything, probably 5,000.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever. I was just curious because I see like the pictures and I'm looking behind you. I don't know if I see masks behind you, right? Too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too. Like we have some getting into
like I was more than I thought. I had you at like 3,000. So okay.
I mean, you got what? You've been collecting since you were a kid, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I only had a handful up until I got like a real job in 2013, and that's when it kind of all started, like for real.
So you said like your first one was the Slipknot one, right?
Yeah.
So what made why masks? Like I know you talked about like the video and everything, but like do you have like a reason, or it's just like something resonates with you like when you like them or something? Like
yeah, I genuinely don't know. I've thought about that a lot. I've been asked that a lot. And I truly don't know. I just know that it's the same reason that I like trains. Like they're just so cool. And I don't know. I just like them.
Same reason I like toys, so I get it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, that's it. It just randomly, like nobody would even think like you listen to all this type of music, you're fucking like a certain presence, and you're like, I like fucking trains.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of shit. I'm so obviously like I collect a lot of shit. There's a Thomas the Tank Engine collection right here. 3 feet
fucking
away.
Rad, dude. That's why I wanted you on. Not just because of the mask. It's like you collect a bunch of shit.
I do. Like, I really do. I collect collections at this point.
People need to realize that it's okay to collect whatever the fuck you want if it makes you happy. Like
I thought you were gonna say like the model trains and stuff that people collect, like the whole towns and all that stuff.
Yeah, I do that too.
I didn't expect Thomas to take.
Yeah, the Thomas thing I stayed away from for a while because I thought people really would think that like something was really fucking wrong with me. And then I was like, who gives a shit, man? Like,
Exactly.
whatever.
Do you? Whatever makes you happy.
Here's the thing. Anybody that's going to make fun of me for the Thomas thing, I can 100% beat up. So, let's fight about it.
Probably can out grammar them as well. You know,
Absolutely.
with all your fucking videos of people trying to attack you and say shitty things to you on YouTube, and they can't even spell properly.
It's never someone smarter than me. I don't know why.
So you obviously collect a lot of stuff, and then you also start getting into, you have like the Sid mask that was stage used, and you start getting into more band stage used stuff. I mean, right now, I mean, I know who this band is that I'm looking at, but I mean, if you want to talk about this.
I'm wearing their merch right now too, actually. That is a band called Cancer Christ, former band, I guess. They are kind of an extension of Guar at this point because their guitarist went on to join Guar,
which is awesome.
Yeah, super sick. But man, dude, Cancer Christ was such a flash in the pan. Like, I really wish that they were still around, because that was they like legitimately brought Danger back to like punk and thrash and rock and whatever else they were covering. They were so sick, dude. Like a Cancer Christ live show, so good. So yeah, just about everything there is stage used, which is pretty cool.
Damn, I've never heard of them before, but that's just a sick display.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy. That's all I can.
Then we start getting into your Guar stuff.
Yep. So the guitars, both of the guitars that are in the corner there, are used by Tommy, and the one that is higher up, the green one, is stage used Cancer Christ and Guar, because he used it all the time in Cancer Christ and then took it on his first tour with Guar. So I felt like that was a good transition piece into the Guar stuff. And then I would say that probably 85% of my Guar stuff is stage used Guar stuff.
Are you buying this stuff? Or are you getting at concerts, or like are you you just know people, or like
It's like a mix of everything. So with the Cancer Christ stuff, I was just good friends with the whole band. Like, I started kind of putting them on through my videos and stuff, and they appreciated it and knew what I did. So I ended up with a lot of their stuff. And then with the Guar stuff, that was actually like, aside from a stage used Slipknot piece, getting a stage used Guar item was like my biggest trial ever as a collector. There was 3 guys, Chris, Nick, and Sean, who were the only people out there that had any sort of stage used Guar stuff. And it was just because they were like at the right time, right place, with the right amount of money. And I remember Nick was always really nice to me, and he had like the craziest collection. And probably from the time that I was like 17 or 18, I had started hitting him up, and I was like, dude, I don't care what it is, please sell me something. And it took like 10 or 12 years before he finally was like, hey, you know what? Like, you're obviously really serious about this. I have a piece that I'm going to sell you, but you can't pick the piece. I already have it picked out, and you can't pick the price. This is what it's going to cost. And I didn't care what it was, because I knew that once I obtained one piece from one of those guys, their rule was that it always stayed in that circle. So I knew that if I bought one piece, they would know that I was even more serious, and I could just start grabbing up other stuff from them because they trusted me. And it just so happened that the piece he sold me was at actually a really good price, and it was a really cool piece that I absolutely loved. So, yeah.
It's not on this at all. It's probably coming up, I would assume.
Yeah, it's one of the Jizz Max.
Okay.
I was looking at the bloody shorts. Like, I was like,
wait, what?
What is that about?
Wrong story. So I went down to the Slave Pit, which is where Guar makes all their shit. It's where they record their albums, and they make all the props and masks and whatever. And I shot a video down there giving a tour of the whole studio. And at the end of the video, one of the Guar characters like shows up, and he's like pissed that I'm there, so he kills me. Well, when they killed me, they were like, my neck exploded, right? They were like strangling me so much that my neck exploded. For some reason, like 2 of the blood packs just shot straight fucking down. So I have the blood bags framed there with a photo of my neck exploding, and then the underwear that are just ruined from the blood.
It was his time of the month, Joe. That's what it was.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm sorry, I
It's
didn't
pretty
ever
cool.
ask.
Honestly, the neck explosion looks so good that like my mom hates it. Like makes her super.
A lot more Guar stuff.
More
Odorous mess.
That bear trap with the horns was crazy.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite piece. Outside
that
the base,
was
I'm
sick,
the only one that has one of those, and yeah, that's like the creme de la creme of my Guar collection for me, anyways.
Oh, you ended up getting one of those trick or treat Odious figures?
Those are what's the company? Hot Toys or something like that.
Sideshow?
No,
Maybe it is Hot
pretty
Toys.
sure it's like I'm pretty sure it's Hot Toys or something.
I just like the fact they had the cuttlefish on there.
I gotta see if I can look up the thing. I know that there was like a big controversy because High on Plastic Toys. Sorry.
Oh, never heard of them.
Yeah, they took years to get those things done. People were really pissed. I'm sure that people are probably still waiting on their copies.
Oh, that stuff. Was it like a Kickstarter or something like that?
No, it was just a newer company or something that just didn't care about having a good reputation, I guess.
You'll get these when we feel like putting them out.
I mean, dude, the thing is sick. If they would have just not fucked that all up, it's hard to tell. Like, dude, they could have been doing the ball sack with the bear traps and shit. Like, it would have been sick.
Damn.
Some other company will probably pick it up and just do them better.
Yeah.
Like, instead of them being so like He-Man-y, cartoony, like a little bit more like like actual action figures of them.
Oh, so okay, the guys that are off to the right, they're all on busts. Other side.
No, the other ones. Yeah, no, I'm like quiet because I'm like actually like really staring at the pictures, looking at. I'm like really like good.
The dude in the middle over there is the first piece I ever got. So it was the gut plate, the chest plate, and the mask, and it was $2,500. And I remember asking my girlfriend at the time. I was like, "Hey, like, listen, if this is $2,000 or under, I'm gonna get it." And she was like, we were going to move into a house later that year. So we were trying to get everything ready for that. She was like, "Would you buy us blinds and curtains if I told you that we needed them?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Okay, then I don't care if you buy it." So that was it.
Oh, shit, you got the green light.
Yep. And I never looked back.
You have it displayed so fucking nice.
Yeah, for a state, dude, I sure do have some feng shui.
Right?
I feel like I don't look at this section at all. Like, as you're showing me these pictures, I'm like, damn, that's cool.
All right. Purple suit. I got, what is this? I got
So in the Guar world, Guar has a manager, which really he's just a character of the act or whatever. But he's like this like sleazy 70s pimp guy who's just a fucking scumbag, like drug dealer. And he wears those suits, and then you can see like the pompadour hair.
Yeah.
He wears those, so those are his like real stage used hair pieces. His name's Sleazy P Martini, and he's fucking sick.
Sleazy P Martini.
Yeah, you got it. That's his gun too, right? Right there.
Yep.
And his chains.
Yep. Man, I got some shit.
Like you're admiring your own collection. It's like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dude, I won't lie. When you have so much at a certain point, like certain things get neglected for a bit and you kind of forget. It's like when you were a kid and you would like really clean your room and then you'd find shit that you forgot about and you'd get restoked on that toy.
Right.
Thanks.
It's like that, except I watched these toys get used for like my whole life on VHS tapes and stuff.
What's a little green dragon lizard looking thing?
That's a baby Gorgor. So Guar has a dinosaur named Gorgor. And that's a baby Gorgor.
This is the most I'm ever going to talk in a live stream. I'm going to have so many questions.
Dude, you just need to jump down the Guar rabbit hole.
Ugh.
Should.
Too
Guar's
much.
fun, man.
They have something
Cool.
for everybody because they're funny as shit, but they're like gory as shit and they're heavy as shit. There's just something for everybody.
So here's gonna be a question then. Guar, are you really into Guar now versus when? Okay, all right.
No, the only real reason I pay attention to anything they do anymore is because of Tommy. I just love Tommy so much, and I think that that's so rad. But yeah, there's not much for me now.
Yeah, once
Fair enough.
But
he
fuck,
was.
they've been around for 40 years, so it's not like I can't just go revisit all the shit that I love.
That is true. I don't know why I did that. But
All right, what are you doing?
I don't think it's going to end either. I think that, like band members that come and go, obviously, and it won't be long before we have a different cycle of Guar that maybe will be exactly what I want.
Yeah, I just want the vocalist to change,
Whoa, me too.
Like I just can't. Like it's just like I understand. Like, cool, you were a stand-in, but like now it's time for you to like find somebody that's a little bit younger, maybe.
I would do that, and I would be the absolute fucking closest thing that they ever had to Brocky.
Like, and that's what they need. They should. I thought they introduced like a relative to Odious' character, like he was like a cousin or something that looked similar to his look.
No.
I could have swore they said something like that he was like part of that race or whatever that Odious was.
There was Oldorus, who was like a very, very old, decrepit version of Odorous. But
no. This was, I'll have to find it. But yeah, they just need to get rid of the Utter guy. Get rid of him. I'm tired of seeing his oldness. Like,
yeah, we're utterly sick of it.
Yeah. There we go. That's a full shot of what we just went through.
Damn, that was when the place was new.
I mean, you've only been in there for a year. It's still new.
Dude, it looks so much different now.
And I think I even got some shots of your collection that weren't even in in your church. So
yeah, that's a newer.
Yeah, because you got the the Slipknot bus.
Crazy how small that makes it look.
That's little mini ramp and shit.
Yeah, it's fucking rad. He has a couch perfectly there. He can watch TV and people can skateboard. And no issues of the boards flying around and risking hitting your TV or anything, huh?
No, that's what everybody says. And I'm like, do you guys understand how these ramps work? There's no fucking physical way that a skateboard would ever hit that TV or the fucking window. Everybody was so concerned about the window when we moved in. And I was like,
no, because you're going only one way. You're not even aiming towards the.
Yeah.
If anything, it would go towards your masts and shit.
Exactly.
The fuck is you have a little Slimer just stuck in the corner?
Yeah, he's hanging out.
You still have the palm tree light there? Or did you get rid of it?
No, I love that thing. That's the best $100 I ever spent.
Man, he's on an island.
I love that tree, man.
Chilling.
In that picture too, it's just not lit up for some reason.
It looks like it's no, it's definitely not. I was like, this almost looks like it.
It might be, but when you record it or take photos of it, it is like the real slow frequency thing. So sometimes it takes pictures and this is not one.
What was he watching?
Sick. The coolest thing we ever did was had that.
What was he watching? It's Nosferatu, man.
That's what it looks like. I also got the silhouette.
Did you see footage from the church warming show?
Yeah.
Coolest shit ever.
It is.
Damn, who's that girl?
I don't know. Hiding her beautiful locks underneath that hat, But it has some cool shit in the background.
I only wear the toboggans and stuff because when I put my hair up, obviously it feels better, but I get flyaways like crazy. And I hate it. I look like Michael Myers. So I just always have a toboggan on to keep my shit put away.
I mean, that's good though. Fucking sweet. And I know at the beginning, you were not even really at the beginning. You were a tattoo artist at one point.
Yeah, for like fucking 16, 17 years.
Have you ever thought about going back to it?
I would never ever do it publicly again. Like I would probably do private stuff with just people that I know, but I hate the general public, especially here for stuff like that, because no one here has any like sense of originality or creativity or whatever the fuck. But what I hate more than that is other tattooers. Like the industry is just so cringy, and these people are so fucking, they're just losers, man. Not all of them, obviously, but yeah.
There was in Michigan, and I don't know if this guy, he was like, before I moved, I was younger in my 20s and stuff like that. There's a guy in Michigan his name was Stelios, and he was like part of like a tattoo shop in Howell, Michigan.
Yeah.
And that dude was such a freaking douchebag.
Like, yeah, it's just a part of that culture now. Like those people just have something in their brains that makes them as corny as they can possibly be.
Like have all these chicks up at the tattoo parlor, and it's like he thought he was like the god of tattoos and all. I'm like, no,
yeah,
just stop.
Yeah, thankfully I don't have time for it anymore.
That's a good thing. But you're able to get time to get tattoos done.
No, I wish I got all those done while I was still tattooing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit. What would probably be your most painful tattoo?
The throat sucked. It hurt, obviously, but it was fucking long, and like the worst part was it wasn't just like a surface pain of like the needle. It was like him pressing on my esophagus. So that thing was like 6 hours long, and I couldn't swallow or anything afterwards.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
You couldn't swallow like after 6 hours.
Swallow after? It was crazy, dude.
Yeah. I was going to say the neck and face have to hurt. Like that, all this that had to hurt.
Yeah, they weren't fun. The jawline fucking sucked. Yeah.
Canuck got questions in the chat.
Oh, yeah, we do. Canuck wants to know, so are you renting the church or did you buy it?
I bought it. A fun fact for people, if you're looking for a big place that is furnished like a home, or finished like a home, a church might kind of sort of be the way to go, because they go cheap, because nobody wants to buy a church for some reason. I guess at the end of the day, you'll just always structurally have a church. So this one sat on the market for almost a full year before I looked at it, and I was the first and only person to come look at it.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was very cheap. I have 4,000 square feet here, and it was like $125,000.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? I will deal with all those situations, but
yeah,
that's fucking rad, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, and you'd be surprised, man, if you hop on Zello or whatever this shit is. Like, there are churches for sale.
That's why I moved back to Michigan. I was looking in Ohio and Michigan as like temp ideas of getting housing, because it just seems like houses in those states are the way to go. Really get most for your dollar. But fuck,
yeah, I
should have been looking at churches.
Yeah, dude, like it's insane. I'll see houses that are like obviously way smaller and stuff, and it's like $300,000. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like I'm in the country. I'm technically in a village, and there's no zoning out here. I can do whatever I want.
You just have a big ass bonfire in the back. Nobody's gonna bitch about it.
Dude, pit bikes, guns, fires, fucking any sort of like building stuff. You can do whatever you want out here.
That sounds rad.
Art's thinking.
No, dude, like when I was living in Maryland, I was so restricted, man. I had my guns and everything. I couldn't shoot it. If I wanted to go to shoot, I had to go pay at a range, or drive to Pennsylvania to do an outdoor range, which I'm still paying to shoot my own shit outside. Like, I missed when I was living in Michigan, because I, had people that had backyards that had target setups and all that shit, and the sand and dirt and stuff to catch the bullets, and I could just be out there shooting freely, and I had to pay shit.
I might get on the pit bike with a gun later and shoot while I'm jumping over the bonfire. Who knows?
You're like, I got a Mac 10. It's fully automatic, and I just spray everything.
Who cares, man? Fuck it.
It's fucking rad.
No, it's cool out here. Most of my neighbors are really rad too. I think they were like a little hesitant at first, but they also discovered that I'm not like a cringe lord, so I like didn't paint the church black, and the outside's really nice and well kept, and I don't want to do anything that's like sacrilegious and cringy Satan shit and whatever. Like,
they probably saw the tattoos and like,
yeah, they don't. The tattoos part is the thing or whatever, but I'm like all the shit. So like, I grew up in the projects of where I live, with like literal housing projects. So I've kind of got that going for me, but also I'm redneck as shit. So like I look the way I do, but I also am just in bibs every day, driving my big stupid truck around and shit. So like, it's real easy for me to get along with just about everybody.
Yeah, dude, that was one of the cringe things too, is like when you told everybody like, hey, I got a church and everything, and then you probably fucking got like blasted with everybody's like, oh, you need to paint it black, you need to do this, you need to do this. And
yeah, it's corny. That shit's corny.
I feel like you probably got it from both sides, because that's probably what she said too. But you probably got it from both sides, because you probably just had people that were like, you're buying a church, but then you're bringing all this stuff that kind of is like the opposite of like God and
yeah.
So I feel like I thought from the other direction, like you're bringing all this satanic stuff into the church. Like I'm just living here. Like
yeah, but there really isn't. Like I do truthfully try to stay away from that shit, and you'd be surprised that like you would think that some of the dudes in Slipknot would be like fucking 666 or whatever,
right.
But it's really not like that. And the more people that you meet in higher places, I guess, the more like you'll kind of start to see that like, yeah, that shit isn't what you think it is, I guess.
All right.
And Canuck wants to know, do you close down for Sunday services?
We actually used to have Sunday services because we would skate every Sunday evening. Old man skate night. But we moved those to Fridays. So
I was gonna ask, so like, are you in the basement of this place or?
Nah, this is like they built an addition to it in the 90s. So this is where they would have had, I assume, like maybe Sunday school and like banquets and stuff. Like
okay,
there's like a kitchen on this side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Do that again. Do it again. Show the kitchen.
Sorry, kitchen-ish. Living room-ish.
Oh, and it's handy capable.
It's got the ramp.
Well, I'll be honest, we left that there and took that carpet off so we could skate that too.
I was about to say it's a drop-in ramp, Art.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Do you even skate, bro? Come on.
Shit.
I don't either. So then, what's like?
I had a skateboard. I skated back in Michigan.
My skating career lasted all of 30 seconds. All right.
That's like my sex career.
Ooh, well, I've lasted longer there. I stepped on the back of a skateboard, it popped up, and it caught me in the jaw and knocked me out. And that was it.
Gotta love that.
Never skated again.
Now, this is old. This is from your old place.
No.
Right? No?
Nope.
This is before you put the ramp. No? Wait.
Totally different room.
You have couches so you have a couch in this room and a couch in that room? In the ramp room too?
People are allowed to have couches in more than one place, right?
It's a big fucking place.
The room that's in the photo is the room that I'm in right now. And then the sanctuary is on the other side.
Okay. That's a big fucking room. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then the sanctuary is where you had the ramp and all that?
Yep.
Damn. So is there anything in this church that's not being used, or is everything just like, or like the whole like church is being used as far as collection and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty much all being used. There's like obviously some very unfinished parts of it. The whole wall that you guys are on right now is like pretty rinky-dink and kind of thrown together, but that's just because I don't have enough time or lumber to keep building these shelves all the time.
Hey.
Yeah, dude, watching you guys build those shelves, I was like, dude, they're fucking cut perfectly, measured perfectly, and I'm just like,
yeah, I'm kind of a psycho about the custom shelf stuff because once you do a custom shelving thing and you build it yourself, you will never, ever want to go back. It just looks so much better, and it saves you so much room. Like, you don't realize how much room you lose with like the Walmart $30 bookshelves, but they all have those things in the middle, and then those things double up with every one that you get, and dude, you just lose so much room. So with these things, it's so sick.
Canuck says, when you get old and feeble towards me, he's like, unboxing art, you can still show up for Sunday service. And then he said, 4,000 square feet. It's the size of 3 of your houses. Yes, I'm aware. I can do math, Canuck. I would have to say, I mean, in the collecting world, in what just like in the action figure collecting world, I've seen people that have like finished basements with a shit ton of collection, but I think you probably have the biggest collection space that I've probably seen.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
I can't think of anybody that rivals it outside of like a real legitimate museum or something.
And what are we looking at a little bit here? I mean, let me see if I have a better shot of it. Yeah, there we go.
Jeff Gordon, man, come on.
That's the Jeff Gordon corner, aka the Jeff Gorner.
Oh boy.
And man, we got so much more since these photos. That must have been right when we got done with those shelves, because there's a fuckload of stuff over there now.
Yeah, dude, you've been going to like these flea markets and finding shit, which is freaking rad.
Yeah, they can't give away NASCAR shit these days, so I've been taking advantage of that because it's going to rise again at some point, unlike the South. So
Jersey.
Shit.
But, yeah, no, I don't buy anything to sell it anyway, so I'll take the cheap Jeff Gordon shit. I just love Jeff Gordon.
There you go, man. And then what's in this? Is this is still Jeff Gordon, or is this more all Jeff Gordon, and then it gets into like, oh, that looks like Jeff Gordon stuff.
Yeah, that's all Jeff Gordon until the bottom two shelves now. I got some Mark Martin and Bill Elliott stuff because those were like my second favorite guys.
And you got one of the coolest fucking wrestling mask collection right there because Kane was
yeah, that
shit.
looks like there too. I've got all that stuff. Like, here, I'll just take you over there.
We're going on an adventure, everybody.
I've got it all on heads now, like black heads that look really nice and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
That's dope.
God, it's hard to fucking. There we go.
Yeah, that's rad.
The car,
black the window, smart.
The car is cool. Just up top, like the big ass car, that's dope.
Yeah.
You're right though. I see a lot of NASCAR shit that just sits at flea markets and toy convention, and you can't get rid of the stuff.
Yeah, dude.
You're right about that.
No.
There's no in between. It's either dirt cheap or somebody thinks that they still have something that would have been a $19.99 price.
Yeah, I see people with the Jeff Gordon DuPont track racing jackets like all the time.
Yeah.
At like vintage shows, and they're like $700. I'm like, Jesus. Like, I don't know if that's what it goes for, but
have you ever thought about, and I don't know if Ohio had, I'm sure Ohio had like restaurants like this. You remember restaurants, AJ, growing up, like that someone had like little trains that would be like up in the corner and they'd like go around the whole restaurant? You ever thought about doing something like that in the church? Just have a train that just rides around the whole fucking thing?
Yeah, I want to. We had one set up at the old building that went around the ceiling, and it was sick. And I don't know if you remember the layout of the old building, but in the back area, I had that like loft bedroom.
Yeah.
So on the ledge of the loft, the train would go across the ledge, and then it would go out around the rest of the building.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet. Like I feel like a lot of that stuff nobody really puts the light on anymore. Like nobody really talks about it. I don't really get to see people's giant basements filled with fucking mountains and cities and trains going through and stuff interacting with.
I used to love seeing those things as a kid.
Yeah, dude.
I used to love those.
Yeah, we have a gas station.
But if you do it, you gotta get Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh shit! He's like,
yes, the Thomas collection. All right,
dude.
Live stream complete. Let's end it.
We out here, gang shit.
If you do it, you gotta make Thomas go around the whole. I'd love to see that.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Growing up, me and my friends used to collect also like micro machines, like the military ones.
Yep.
And one of my friends had like him and his dad did the whole trains and like the towns and all that stuff. And we would have our wars with our micro machines on that. So we'd have like the train running over our guys and all that type of stuff, and be like, "Oh, my sniper's on top of the train," and he got into their base. It was just fun as shit.
They better make the trains in GTA 6 stoppable.
Yes, dude, GTA 6 is gonna be so fucking awesome.
I can't
when
wait.
it comes out in
Like,
2030.
It's worth the wait. Like Rockstar has not released a bad game.
17 years later. I mean, I'm gonna get it regardless.
If you look at what Red Dead Redemption 2 looks like, you know,
Right?
And it's now going to be probably better than Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be a day that I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming into work. I'm just going to play GTA.
Have you seen
download for a whole day?
The statistic projection for how much money America is going to lose in labor on the day that comes out?
No.
Look that shit up. It's like in the billions.
Oh my god.
I bet, man. People are waiting on it. Like I watched some video, some dude like I think he like murdered his girlfriend or something, and he was upset that he's gonna be in jail and not be able to play GTA 6 or something. I was like, what the fuck?
He played it in real life.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, I put so much time into like the online. Like me and my buddy did like everything. We had like yachts and stuff. And it was just great. But it's just like
4 over 5.
You like 4 over 5?
Dude, everything seems so much cooler. The fucking physics, especially the car shit, the damage that the cars took.
That is true.
I genuinely cared about Nico and his story way more than any of the 3 from 5.
I was saying.
Yeah, and Nico didn't even say shit. He didn't even talk through the whole thing. So it's just like you just had everybody else talking around him.
It was that was a depressing story.
It was.
Oh man.
It was definitely fun.
I still will play San Andreas if I get the chance. I love that game.
Yeah, Vice City's the one I played the shit out of a lot.
Well, Vice City was a good one too. Do you ever have the first one where it's the overhead view?
Yeah.
Oh, the top down.
The top down, just running down the street, kicking random crates on the street and finding little guns and stuff in them. It's so bad. Oh man.
And this is another one of your little addictions, AJ.
Little.
Has it expanded beyond this? Well, it probably has, because this is at your old place.
Oh yeah. It's I think over double that now. And actually, I'm waiting on. I need to check the tracking. Did you see Tots released the book cover version of Slappy?
Yeah,
I have one of those. It should be delivered any day now.
just like I'm wandering over here. Oh shit! Yeah, it is double the size.
It was doubled, yeah.
Yeah, the book cover Slappy is going to be way better than the live action.
This guy?
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
get
what?
out of my face. This TV Slappy is the fucking superior Slappy.
You think so?
Oh my God, yeah. Because why does he look like that?
I mean, that's a good. I have no idea.
Why is he a ginger? Like he doesn't look like anything from the book.
I guess it makes more like making it a ginger, meaning that he has no soul, makes it even worse. You know?
Jeez. Oh.
It's true. It's proven fact.
Oh.
But
Goodbye monetization.
I love Goosebumps. I mean, great books. I remember like this, and I'm sure you probably experienced it too. Like you had the book. Was it Book It or whatever? Where like the schools would get like the books that you go down and you can choose one free book.
Yeah,
and they'd always have some Goosebumps books in there.
I remember the Scholastics book fair, dude, going in there with $10 and fucking just
buy 4 of them.
Now
I didn't even pull the damn Goosebumps books out. I used to close my eyes when I went past, like, no, no. Where's the sports books?
I might grab a Calvin. I think it was like Goosebumps and Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes was That was good. Goosebumps. No.
They had WWF books.
I remember one of the covers of Goosebumps was like, wasn't it like two kids were like getting trapped in like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something like that, or yeah,
just like yep.
Yeah, I was just like, this is not for me. Not for me. Nope. I told you when I was a kid, Are You Afraid of the Dark used to come on. I used to turn the channel, so I'm not watching this.
I can't believe that out of all the scary covers they had, you were afraid of the fucking the sandwich cover. It's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't eat peanut butter for a while. It was messed up.
Did you watch the Goosebumps like TV series? The one they had the dude with fucking guy from Friends.
I watched a little bit of the first episode.
That means these are like,
Yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah, nobody's done a good Goosebumps.
No, the movies are dog shit. Both of the series that they tried to do are dog shit.
Yep.
I didn't even know they made movies or
keep it that way.
I mean, they did it. They should just let the Fear Street guy direct it.
Yeah.
Something better would have came out of it at least.
I don't get why they keep trying to make it children's adventure instead of children's horror. It's a fucking children's horror series. Like, let it do spooky, scary stuff. It's not Jumanji. What are we doing?
I love Jumanji.
Yeah, but Jumanji's sick because it's Jumanji. Goosebumps is not Jumanji.
Right.
Nah, I dig it. Makes sense.
But that's Hollywood, though, man. They have the material and everything they need right in front of them, and then they do not follow it. They'll like skim it. They'll take the cliff notes, because the same with like comic book movies and everything else. It's like you have storyboards. The story's done. Just make it. And they're like, no, we got to add our twist to it.
Dude, don't fucking get me started. I'll get canceled so fast.
Yeah, our charter's been canceled. It's fine.
I think I've been grandfathered in, but you never know.
Grandfathered into getting canceled?
Yeah, dude. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna ruin you guys' podcast.
I don't care. You can say it.
Nah, I'd be letting some shit fly every once in a while on YouTube, and people don't really say much about it. So
I mean, let shit. I've said some shit. I've had guests on that said some shit, and it's just like, all right, you gotta cool off a little bit before you come back on.
Yeah, we'll just positive, man.
Well, tell us after the stream then. And then you got some sweet ass Gravedigger.
Hey.
Oh, Dave Griffin.
Is that Bigfoot?
Yeah, Bigfoot is honestly my favorite, but Gravedigger's pretty sick. You have to like him by default, but it's almost like two different things, because Monster Jam is like a way different thing than like the old school Bigfoot, like real trucks on real shit type stuff. So yeah, I love Bigfoot. He's my favorite. He's the OG. But dude, Gravedigger's paint job and how crazy like Dennis and Adam and all them drive.
Gravedigger's like, when people were like, monster trucks, I'm like, yeah, the monster trucks, Gravedigger. That's like the one person I name every time. That's my go-to.
It's honestly the two that you have the collections of are like the two names that always are like talked about.
Yeah.
It's like I grew up Gravedigger and Bigfoot,
They're go to
Pontiac Silverdome in Michigan,
People broke the barricades down to go see that truck, dude. How sick is that?
Right?
Swear to God, this guy drove up on two trucks and parked, and like 70,000 people ran down and surrounded it. It's fucking nuts.
That's hardcore fans, man.
Dude, I wish stuff was still that cool.
It could be if people stop shitting on everything all the damn time.
Well, yeah, people are scared and just don't do anything.
They're scared. They stand behind their keyboards and they just sit there and like, if you collect something that isn't classified as cool, or you're not into something that's cool, they got to shit on it because other people are shitting on it, because if they shit on it, they're more accepted in that group. And it's fucking stupid. It's like high school.
Yeah.
And speaking of Pokemon, did that collection get bigger?
Yeah, that's the one that's above my TV right here.
If you could own one Pokemon, and this is if Pokemon are real,
Oh,
what
Lord.
Pokemon would you own? You can only have one.
I would have to flip a coin between Venusaur and Weezing.
Wheezing. Okay, that's an outside the box answer.
That's
I've
a
never heard wheezing. Why wheezing?
I don't know. He's just so cool.
Venusaur and
And wheezing.
But I got all kinds. I got Magnemite. I got some
the
unknown.
unknowns. Yeah.
I got a Haunter somewhere.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, there's a Ghastly too. I forgot about him.
Is it a Voltorb
No, it's a Magnemite.
or Magnemite? Oh, that's what I meant.
Shiny Magnemite.
Shiny man.
But so okay. See, I would think like Venusaur would be dope. Wheezing would be cool too. It's just like, what would the Wheezing smoke smell like?
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do wheezing. He'd probably be poisoning you.
Yeah, true.
Like,
But I got all these gas masks.
fair.
That is true.
Fair.
That is very true. But I also think like if you're in that relation with that Pokemon, that you would have like immunities to it.
That's true.
True. I don't think anybody else would come over to your place though.
I'd get him a grill and I'd name him Wheezing F Baby. All right.
Nobody's drawn.
Oh.
Somebody's got to draw a Wheezing
Oh.
with a grill. That'd be hilarious.
I'm mad at myself for laughing.
I won't tell anybody.
Oh,
It's already
Oh.
recorded.
yeah.
It's clipped. It's gonna be here forever.
There's proof already.
You're
Though.
fucked.
That's AI. That's not really him.
Not really me though. I'm gonna get my son. I'm gonna get Franklin. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, AJ, he has 2 kids that he keeps in like a closet.
Damn, you collect kids?
Only on the weekdays.
Are you gonna grab your son or what?
Which one? Well, should we both of them?
I mean, the one that's
What's-
really your son. The other one's white.
Whoa, really? Whoa. What's that mean?
I'm just saying. Pigment friendly.
Are these about to be puppies or something?
He can't be adopted?
He has 2 kids.
Oh, I have a vasectomy. Oh,
He does look disappointed. Oh,
He's like, what? That's Franklin.
come
It's one of
on.
his kids.
fucking make it talk.
He can't talk. That's it. He has some clothes that's on him, but that's it.
Look, he's clothed and fed. What else do you want?
Oh, and his other one.
It's got
Make it
children.
talk.
It can
They
shoot a
don't have
fist, I
one.
think. Maybe
Yes,
not.
he can shoot a fist. He can shoot a fist.
Look at those. Look at those clean kicks on Franklin.
You know what I'm saying? I keep mine fresh.
And then it froze. Oh, there it is.
Nah, I keep them fresh, man. Come on. And I got Schroeder.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Little small Schroeder. Schroeder's just a cousin. He's not my son.
And then AJ, I just wanted to say that, I mean, for you and your success, from just being, hey, it's a hobby and a passion of yours that evolved into a business, in a sense, your life, your everything. You got fucking shoes, House of Mass shoes,
2 pair.
2 pair.
Sure did. It was so successful the first time that we ran it back with a completely different design.
Now, do you still have? Well, I don't know if you still friends with Fallen with their
Oh, yeah.
shoes. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down for life. Even if they never asked me to do a shoe again, like one was already a crazy big deal, and the fact that we did it again, and they were like, "Let's do matching hoodies and T-shirts with this one and shit." It's like that's beyond a dream come true for sure.
Yeah.
That's sick.
'Cause I think before this, you're like, oh, I got Ridge Wallet. Here's some Ridge Wallet shit. And then it's like, now you have shoes. And you're like,
Well, fuck Ridge Wallet. I mean, that was just a sponsorship that they were just giving me money to sell their wallets. But Fallen is like, I designed those. Like, I always wore Fallen as a kid. And I'm pretty sure when I made the videos talking about doing this collab, I put in photos of me like as a teenager and shit. And I forget what arm it's on. I mean, I was literally like, I had a Fallen tattoo before any of this happened. So I was very ride or die Fallen. And then the fact that they reached out and wanted to work with me is like a way bigger deal. And yeah, fuck Ridge Wallet. That ain't shit.
You don't use it anymore? You don't like it?
I still use my Ridge wallet every day. It's great, but they just changed their way of like dealing with content creators and stuff to a way that I was like, this is fucking not worth the money you guys are giving me.
There you go. Especially when you're fucking doing it. Like, that's the thing too. Like, people don't realize the amount of time and effort to promote something, or like you're basically making a commercial that's forever up there.
Yeah.
And it's like you're recording, you're editing, you're uploading. It's time. And people are like, you know, I've had guests on that make action figures, and I'll be like, hey, if you want me to have a review sample or whatever. Nope. They'll come on and, you know, talk about stuff, but they won't send me like one item that would be like a, let's say for them, maybe like a couple bucks. It's like, but you're going to get a review out of it. I don't know. Because people don't.
Way more work into the like 1.5 to 3 minute ad reads in those videos than I did the actual videos, which I thought was a problem because no one gives a shit about the ad read. And then it just got to a point where they had like, when I first started working with them, they must have been owned by someone else, because they saw my first ad read and they were like, okay, we trust you. You can do whatever you need to do now. But then it got to a point where you had to fill out forms and have each video like super approved. And then they started doing like all the tax stuff. And it's like, dude, why don't you guys just send me money through PayPal like you used to? And why would I jump through all these fucking hoops? And they were paying me less at the end of it. So I ended up not even finishing the final contract. Like, I just canceled all the shit. I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. So now I am my only sponsor. That's why I've been plugging the Patreon so hard, because fuck all these people.
Janine says those are cute. And she said, what does the other pair look like? Really gets an idea of how fucking big that room is.
Yeah, he took mad steps to get across that room.
Right? He's going to be winded when he comes back.
He even broke into a run real quick. Jeez.
These are the first ones. We put a little zipper on there, a little masky type zipper, and then I don't know if you guys
does it have a little pocket in there?
Yeah.
You can store your drugs.
Yep. We're straight edge though, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Straight edge.
But the texture,
stickers, you can put stickers in there. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, these ones might be a little dusty, but yeah, those are pretty cool. So the other ones, this is my first time designing a shoe, so I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew that I only wore black and white shoes. And at some point in the design thing, one of the things they sent had orange in it, and I really liked the orange. It was like rust, I think, that was like coming off of the zipper. And
nice.
Somewhere in the design phase, we lost the rust, and I always thought about that. So when they asked me to do another one, I was like, we have to keep the orange. Like, no matter what we do, we have to keep the orange, because that's like Halloween-y as shit. So on the second ones, we kept the orange, obviously.
Oh yeah.
The coolest part is the inside.
We got questions. People are asking, how much are they?
Well, they're all sold out. So if you can find them for whatever price, I would buy them. People kind of maybe sell them secondhand here and there.
Oh, that's rad, dude.
Dude, isn't that fucking sick?
That's definitely dope.
They like surprised me with that part, and I was like, what the fuck?
Janine says she loves the orange.
Yeah, the orange is sick. I'm glad we kept it on that one. So I would say the more pairs of these got made, but they're also the newest ones, so they probably pop up less, but less pairs of these were made, but they were released years ago.
Were these like open and you had to rush and get them, or was it like open for pre-order?
No, they were just on the website.
Okay.
We did just like a fall release, like a October release.
Did they just like sell out? Did they sell out quick, or was it like a daily kind of thing?
It was quicker than I thought. I think by the end of each month that we dropped them, they were gone.
Nice.
And since we sort of talked about it a little bit with the first shoe, because I made the little joke comment, you obviously, yes, you've been straight edge fucking the whole time. How has that been, being straight edge and being around everything? Like being in tattoos, going to concerts, you know, meeting band members, all that type of stuff. Like, how does...
Well, okay, so there's like a lot of different subsections that can go in. So I've been straight edge longer than I've known what straight edge was, because in my town, there isn't like a scene. There's not a music scene at all. We don't have a venue, like nothing like that. So we definitely didn't have like sub scenes. There was no hardcore, there was no straight edge, there was no metalcore, there was no deathcore, like none of that existed. So I was just always the dude that didn't drink or smoke. That's just what it was. And then it was actually through my little homies in Mauled that I started to get acquainted with like the actual scene, whether it be Columbus or Cincinnati or whatever it was, and started finding like straight edge people. It's not like difficult because I don't give a shit. And I definitely don't give a shit what somebody that drinks or smokes is like going to try to make me feel like for not doing it. But I will say it makes dating fucking hard because that is just like an instant no for me. And it is what it is. Like some people think that's silly, but I'm just like, like that is my moral fiber. I think that it's weird to think that it's weird for me to not be into that. Like I don't want a partner that does that. So that's been the toughest thing for sure, because it's a pretty immediate no. The tattooing thing wasn't horrible. I really was in kind of like some pretty sober shops. Everybody that I worked with for the longest time was older than me, so they kind of had already gotten that kind of stuff out of their system. And then with bands and shit, dude, once again, you would be really surprised like how many of these people do dry tours where they don't allow alcohol at all. That's like the crew, the other band members, managers, like no one fucking drinks. It's really cool. My buddy Tyler, who was in Falling in Reverse, like none of those guys fucking drink or party or anything. And Sid, I think everybody knows that he was like pretty big pothead for a long time. But as far as I know, he doesn't touch alcohol. And he actually, the last time that we talked on the phone, he called me just to tell me, he's like, hey, I stopped smoking. And I was like, sick, dude. Like, fuck yeah, cool.
But are you judgmental on your friends that like if somebody's around you and they're like, okay, they smoke? Are you like, do you judge them because they smoke or because they drink? Yeah. Or you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and I you've probably seen the merch, but like I'm just so fucking sick of it now that I'm literally putting the shit on the shirts and stuff. So those Keep Drinking, I Want You to Die shirts have been doing pretty well. And the shows are fun because like Violent Straight Edge is just, it's just fun, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So then there's a picture of you and this handsome motherfucker right here.
Dude, that's the guy.
Talented motherfucker too.
Yep. Old Bishop from Paleface and Co.
You guys look so happy. This is actually a newer one because the next one after it is like before he lost the weight, which is crazy. Like he just came out of like you guys came out of nowhere and he's just like, I'm skinny. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was the day of the church warming show.
Yeah, that was just insane.
Yeah.
Now, did he cut? Because I know he smoked a lot. Like I'd be bullshitting with him when he was doing his lives, when he was making masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, did he cut back on that too, or is he still?
No, I don't think so.
He's still hitting those dabs.
Yeah,
like here, like this is.
That was 2023. Yeah,
like,
July of 2023.
Huge difference.
He's even smaller now, dude.
Smaller than that?
I have a picture. So we went down. There was like this thing, and we went to like support somebody in court. So we were all dressed up, and we went back to his hotel room. And I don't remember what fucking month that would have been. But I have a picture of him in the hotel room when he took like his dress jacket off. And dude, it was fucking freaky. When would that have been? Oh, it's not a photo, it's a video, but that's a still from the video.
Wow.
Yeah, you see it in his face.
What the fuck was he? He wasn't doing like the Ozempic shit or anything.
No. Dude, he fucking started not eating like shit, and then he
and his hair's fucking long as shit too.
Yeah. He does like workout shit, man. He's always trying to get me to do it. He'll do like, I forget how many hundreds of push-ups a day, but he does them throughout the day. It's not like at one time or whatever. He has like an alarm that goes off. And we've been at like, so we're doing Palefest at Land of Illusion this year. We'll be doing business shit at the park, and his alarm will go off, and he'll go behind like one of the haunted houses and crank out like 100 push-ups and then come back when he's done.
I mean, fuck, man, that's awesome. Like that's some dedication right there.
Yeah, he's a monster.
But then, you know, showing off some of the, like, if you guys aren't familiar, it's like, well, actually, you fucking, why am I going to talk about Palefest? Your child.
You talk about it. I want to hear what it is to you.
Palefest to me, when you first brought it out, was to me like what concerts used to be when I was going to concerts younger. Like, it wasn't just this fucking hundreds of dollars to see some bands live and be in some shitty nosebleed sections, paying ridiculous costs for merch and stuff like that. It's like you brought back like a true like feeling of a classic festival where you're going in, you're like, before you go to the show, you walk around, you're hitting up booths, you're buying shit that people have made, and then you get to enjoy the show, and it's a nice venue where you get a good view of the band, and you just have that whole experience. And then shit, you meet the bands after the show. Like, nobody was stingy assholes or nothing. It was just a good fucking time.
Yeah.
You don't have that experience anymore.
No.
Like, I miss the days where, like, I grew up, Harpo's was a shop, was a concert place in Michigan. Be like, oh shit, what are we doing this weekend? Nothing. Oh, who's playing? Some band. Oh, it's like $20. Let's just go. You just pay $20, go see a fucking band that ends up blowing up and becoming popular than you'd expect, because it's just like, that's what is missing nowadays. And that's what I feel like, that's what Palefest is. Like, it's artistic fucking freedom to the fucking T.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, once again, there's like a lot of layers to it, whether you're a band that's coming there to perform, or you're a vendor, or you're just a guest that is coming there to enjoy all of those things. Sorry. Yeah, it's just we grew up going to conventions and concerts and stuff, and they all lost their luster over time, especially conventions. And like, I love Mask Fest. That was like my home. That was like the first convention I ever did. I loved Mask Fest back in the day. But something happened along the line where it felt like you grew up, and all of a sudden, like, the tricks are just circles. They're not shapes no more. And we were like, man, this sucks. I legitimately stopped doing conventions altogether, because I was like, it just doesn't fucking feel right. Well, that meet and greet that I told you about earlier was the first like magic feeling that we had from something like that in a long time. And I remember we didn't charge anybody to come in and look at the place and do anything. And like, all the pictures were free and autographs were free. I still made more money that night than I've ever made from anything else. And I just didn't give a shit. I remember we finally got like it was supposed to be from like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We got the last people out at like 2:30 a.m. And I remember like taking my fucking mask off and like unzipping my suit and like sitting there with Bishop and the rest of the people. And he just hands me this wad of money from like the merch that we sold. And I was like holding the money, and I was like, okay, I have more money in my hand right now than I've ever held before. But that was so fucking sick. Like, I would give this money back right now to travel back into earlier that day and relive the whole thing, because everybody was so fucking nice and so happy to be there, and they were so into the art and like appreciative, and it was just so cool to feel that again. So immediately me and him were like, we have to turn this into like a thing, dude. Like, we have to bring back the magic that we felt at these festivals. So the first year was still pretty like rinky dink. We just did it right there at the building, and we had vendors in essentially like this enclosed parking lot that was right next door. And the community was so stoked about it. Chillicothe was like pumped and stuff. So the next year we did the one at the Elks, which is that's the art that you're seeing for that. And the picture of me and Jay Weinberg was at the Elks. And we got to bring music in on that one, because we had a stage and power, and we had already kind of dipped our toes in the water with music stuff, because Sid had asked me to do that Thanksgiving show which was like Swollen Teeth's first show. So it really was just becoming this thing of like all the stuff that is in like the House of Masks universe and all the stuff that me and Bishop love. We were able to just like get it into one place at one time. And yeah, now it's just on such a different level that it's like, that's a whole other fucking story as to like what it's turned into. But it is the festival where like things just feel the way that they're supposed to feel.
Yeah. I mean, shit, you had, Jay Weinberg, you had Sid there. I think Sid was like giving away a bunch of shit to people in line too.
Dude, the night before Thanksgiving, we were driving Sid back to his hotel. It was like 4 a.m. and we drove past the venue. It was like 20 something degrees out too. And there were kids camping on like the handicap ramp of the stairs to the venue. So yeah, we stopped and he was like giving them shit and taking pictures and just, like he was like making sure that they were warm and stuff. It was cool.
See, that's something that I miss too. That was something like going to concerts. I'd be like, always like, we got to get there a couple hours early. Let me go ahead and sit. We're going to sit in this fucking front of this door. We're going to be the first in there so we can get that perfect spot on the freaking ground where my chest is getting crushed against the barricade. I got to, way back just for doing that, I got to meet, Corey Taylor and all them from Stone Sour for their first album. It was like a radio was like doing like a meet and greet and then like a warm, like you get to do the sound check and everything with them. And they just went out and counted the first couple people and dragged me and my friend in there. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I didn't win anything, but it's like got to go in, got to meet them, get autographs and shit.
Hell
and it's just rad, And I feel like, again, that's another thing that's missing. It's like, now it's like, who has the deeper wallets? Who's going to pay for that VIP crazy pass so you can be better than everybody else? It's just like,
dude, we don't do anything like that. So like we hand select everything from every vendor to the bands that play. And then to make sure that like you're not paying to get a picture with these people, like we paid Jay out of pocket to not charge anybody. And we paid Sid to not charge anybody. So it's not that you buy your attendance and then everything, the concert is with it. Meeting the people is with it. All the giveaway stuff is with it. Like, yeah, it's definitely not about the money. We don't fucking make any money. We profited for the first time in 2024 and we spent all the money that we made and then some on a secret Swollen Teeth show at the end of the festival that no one knew about. So like our money comes from the shit that we're doing all year. This is literally just a cool party with our friends for the things that we love.
Yeah, and Swollen Teeth is rad,
Yeah, they're sick.
And talented young guys. And then, of course, you had the Palefest 3D. That was the last Palefest.
Yep, and that's a real comic book. We had a couple versions of those comic books, and each vendor had like their own comic page that was an ad for them, but also like you're literally in the Palefest comic book. Like sick shit. No, fucking find another convention that treats their vendors the way that we treat ours. You will not find it. The first year when we were in the parking lot and it was like the Circus of the Dead theme, we had custom tombstones that were sculpted out of foam, but they looked really real. With every vendor's logo was on them. We surprised them with those things, and then they were able to take these full-size tombstones home that had their fucking logos on them.
Damn.
Yeah. See, that's
you don't find that nowhere else.
There's nobody that it's not the convention where you show up to buy a fucking light switch cover of Michael Myers and you pay $75 to get an autograph from a dude that was famous 30 years ago.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, if you just don't stop and don't change it, I mean,
we're not going to change it, but people need to fucking start getting with it and showing up.
I think just the awareness too.
Yeah.
So, and speaking, let me get rid of this. Add one more. Oops. No.
Oh, that's my penis.
Yeah, that was that. That was that. Let's do this one. So, you got palefest.net.
Damn, look at me jumping through the sky, looking all sick.
That is pretty sick.
Look at my alien fingers, dude. I got a squid for a hand.
But obviously, it's July 24th through the 25th.
Yep.
You get tickets.
Yep.
And obviously, this is still up, so you're still up. People can apply to be vendors still.
Yeah, we maybe kind of sort of had some people that we were hoping were going to apply that haven't applied yet and should go do that before we accept all of the waves of vendors so that we can make sure that we get you in. But yeah, dude, go apply. I mean, the worst that could happen is that you're not in this year. I mean,
you had a lot of different types of vendors too. It's like they all sort of fit the theme ish, but I mean,
well, this year will be more than we've ever had before.
And see, and that's the cool thing about those types of shows, like old school, like Ozfest. You go to Ozfest, 3 stages are going. You're able to walk around, enjoy food and stuff, check booths, and just it felt awesome.
Yeah, dude, and it's so cool, like specifically for the vendors, because you never know like who's going to be there looking at your shit. And for instance, like the perfect example is one of our buddies, Josh Everett, who's just an incredible mask maker, gifted Sid a carbon fiber BCD just at the booth when he was waiting in line or whatever. He gave him the mask. And that is what led to Josh being the one that got to do the gold BCD. So now Josh has that like on his resume forever. Like he's made probably 6 masks for Sid now at this point. Like that's like a dream come true for a mask maker. So same with the bands. Like we did the Palefest Battle of the Bands last year, or I guess 2024. And we didn't tell any of the people that were in the bands, like who was going to be judging them and shit. And now like the homies in Mauled that won, one of the fucking judges was the drummer of Orthodox. His name's Mike White. And they're fucking big and like only getting bigger. And now they have the Orthodox connection. So they played shows with Orthodox. It's just like this, it's this thing where it's like, anything could happen and you never know who's going to be there, and you'll only know if you're there participating. And
don't be an asshole, you know?
Oh yeah, we don't deal with that either.
Fair.
Yeah. We had to kick a band out in 2024, and it was definitely like we drugged them outside, and like it was we handled it. That's another we do. That's another thing we do in these other conventions is we handle it like fucking men. So
my moderator's getting old. He says, calling it night. This has been a great stream. Love your setup, House of Mass. Wish I had a place like that. Good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Quit being so quiet.
I mean, I'm out of my element, but I'm listening and learning. So,
I mean, shit. You just go check out AJ's channel, Joe, and just you'll learn of so many bands and all type of shit. Like he has plenty of content that can keep you entertained.
And even if you don't watch it, I'll take your subscription. I'm getting close to 200K.
See, there you go.
I'll take yours. I'm getting close to 700.
Yeah, we're trying to get Joe to 1,000. Everybody that's watching, make sure you go check out the links in the description. You know, you got the House of Mass, you got Paleface, all the links and stuff down there. Go follow, subscribe, show some love. Anybody wants to support, you can do the channel membership for the House of Mass. You can also do the Patreon. All the links down below. And anybody that's watching this later, make sure you check out those links. They're going to be up there forever. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, we're at the end of it. I know we could talk plenty and I could take more of your time because there's so much about you and your history and your evolution, but that could be for another time, man.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm always down to come back, man. I had a good time.
And I do thank you for coming and hanging out last minute, sort of. I don't know. Is it last minute? When I've sort of been like poking at you with it for a while.
That's why I have to live. That's literally why I left your message unread for so long. I'm like, I'm gonna remember that a couple of days before, and then that's how I'll do it. Because if we do this a week in advance, I'm not gonna fucking remember. So
fair enough.
It's all part of it.
But you guys know where to find AJ, House of Mass. Again, links are down below. You can find Joe. He is on YouTube and Instagram. Joe, you don't do TikTok, do you?
No.
Okay. You can go find Joe at YouTube and Instagram. And you find me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube as well. And as I tell you guys, yeah. I mean, I think you have a thing about social media right now anyway, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But everybody that's been watching, commenting, chatting, definitely appreciate it. And as I tell you guys at the end of all my streams, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.